Hey guys, this is part 5 to my gardening video. As you can see here, I got everything in my boxes. They're all loaded up. Pretty much all I'm going to buy or grow for the year. What I was doing on the outside here is trying to use some rocks from my yard. It's good that I'm not only getting the rocks off the yard, but also kind of making the garden look a little nicer. Just doing a simple, just gonna go around the perimeter, make it look a little nicer. Coming in, I'll show you real quick what I got. On this side I have, let's see, on top here I have straight neck squash, and I also have cucumber. Over here I have 3 cherry tomato plants. These are all husky red cherry tomatoes. You see they have flowers on them. Those flowers will die off, and of course in their place will grow cherry tomatoes. Then over here I have red cabbage, which is actually doing really well. Then I have butter crunch lettuce. I got this, actually this is an herb I got from my boss. This is lemon verbena. Very, very strong lemon scent and flavor, good on fish and chicken. Then I have 2 lonesome little watermelon plants. Actually, for what I have in here, like the cherry tomatoes and stuff, and it's a little overcrowded, the boxes. They could use more room, and if certain plants start dying off, or if they get too big for the boxes, I'll just take them out and maybe use pots or something like that. So that's not a big issue for me. I'll just see how that goes. The other side here, I have white eggplant. That's the big guy in the back. Then I have 2 pepper plants. One is bell peppers. The other one is called cowhorn peppers, which is a little bit spicy, but not real. It's kind of mild. It's not too bad. Then of course, I have my onions. On the left here, I have red onions, and then I have white onions on the right. And of course, all the tops are chives, which I use quite frequently, in cooking. So that's pretty good. Then on the left here I have more cherry tomato plants. These I grew from seed. So those just I actually put some seeds in a pot in my window, and they sprouted and they got pretty big. So I transplanted them here into the garden. So we'll see how those do. Then I have some herbs. I have just regular old mint, good for drinks and stuff like that. Summertime drinks. Then I have this is Thai basil, which is actually really interesting. It's the first time I've ever seen it, and it smells very strong, kind of like this is sweet basil over here. It's kind of like, it has a strong basil scent, but a really big, like, black licorice overtone. It's really interesting. So I picked up one of those to see what that's gonna be like. Then of course the sweet basil, and the last thing here is lemon thyme, which is a very strong lemon scent. Really good on fish and chicken and stuff like that. So, and the big 3 pots over here are all strawberries, all strawberry plants. So, if the birds and the the insects don't get them all, maybe I'll have some strawberries. I'm actually going to run up real quick to the top of my yard here, where I have that cherry tree, and check up on that, see what that's doing. Let's see here. Ooh, very nice. I actually have a bunch of cherries on it. Let me zoom in on one for you here. So there you go, that's a cherry. Now I have no idea if the birds are going to eat all these on me, but there's you see to the right there, in the middle of your screen, first it has these nice white flowers, and then the flowers die off, and of course, in their place become cherries. So we'll see if that, if I get any, the birds let me have any to actually harvest and eat myself. Zoom in on another section here. See them all growing there? So that's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, if the birds don't eat them all on me. But this tree is actually doing very well. The first tree I showed you in one of my other videos, the Bradford pear, it's doing okay. It's not dying or anything, but I did have a bunch of dead leaves. Or leaves, I mean. So I got to keep an eye on that one, make sure it's getting enough water. But this one's doing really well. And you see, I just put a little mulch in, just basic stones. These are stones I already had in the property when we bought the house. We just never used them. I put them aside. So I just made a little ring just to make it look nicer. So there you go. That's my garden. Well, this is my cherry tree, and of course down there is the garden. And that's about it. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in and watching my videos, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.